What's going on, y'all? It is your boy, Joe's McFly, and today is December 1st, the first day of the last month. Man, this year flew by.
It really did.
I am here. We're live on YouTube after a whole bunch of internet issues and shenanigans and tomfooleries. Had to go ahead and bring Christian on today, here in person, live in the Pinstripe Strong studio.
Tough to do. Tough.
Very tough to do. So you know the man is feeling a little bit better. Some progress.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff, but we're thankful. We're going to tell you how thankful we are. We're thankful for a whole bunch of things. Thankful for you guys, first and foremost, listening to us just rabble.
Shout out to the Pinstripe Strong Army.
On everything that we go ahead and talk about. But we'll get into all of that as well as Yankees, news, notes, and all of that shit. And Nestor Cortez getting a gift and then another gift. We'll go over all of that, all right? So let's go ahead and break that all down.
Let's do it. We're live, Joe.
Huh?
We're live.
See, this is where Jeff eventually is going to be. All right, he's going to drop the song there. He's going to press the button, drop the song. Then he's going to fade out.
Beautiful.
What?
Go.
Oh, shit. All right. All right, guys. So, welcome to the Pinstripe Strong podcast. It's your boy, Joe's McFly, joined here by my co-host,
Chris.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta.
Huh?
Can't be Savage anymore.
No, yeah, that's fine.
McFly? Chris McFly.
Yeah. And we're here right now. It's actually the first snow day out here in New York.
Yeah, it snowed for like 2 hours. Maybe.
It did, but it snowed.
It snowed.
And what I count as snow is when it sticks to the ground, right? If it doesn't stick to the ground, it didn't snow.
That one did stick.
That one did stick. And you know, we talked about, I think was it the last podcast or the podcast before?
Yeah.
We were talking about the snow, and then I like slipped and shit like that, and I had like an idiot. I should just be wearing like freaking Timbs because I went to go pick you up. Yeah. You got the Timbs on, so you're smart.
Timbs on, yeah, for sure.
I'm out here wearing these Adidas Bounce.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yo, I went out there. You know, my car. If you guys don't know, my car's in a driveway that's going down a hill.
Yeah.
Right, and. You know, so I mean, if the shit gets icy down there, you busting your ass. It's like guaranteed.
Super fast.
I'm going down there. I'm like, oh shit! Like shit starts to get real after the first slip, guys. Like it was like oh shit. It's like okay. So you know, I'm kind of like tip tapping down. It was dark back there, so there wasn't a light on. So I already knew if I would have stepped on the wrong side, it was a Reynolds ride for me, Chris.
A Reynolds, baby.
I made it to the car, and that was fine. I'm just thinking, like, man, I need some Timbs, man. So
Yeah, you do.
I need the new ones because the ones that I have right now are not even. They're cooked, guys. They're cooked. They're not even well enough and suitable enough to even wear during the biggest of snowstorms. Where you know those are the when you wear your wash Timbs. They're like really nasty. So I'm not even gonna wear them. Anyway, Chris, how are you doing today? You are here.
As you can see, I'm live
Yes.
in studios.
Yes. In studio.
In studio.
Plural.
Nah, it's good. It feels good, man. It feels good. Like, you know, like I said the last episode, I was able to, you know, put the cane to the side and you know, walk. Yeah, man. It feels good. It feels good to be here. Episode 59. How about you, Joe?
Feeling good. I forgot to notice I forgot to say that it is episode 59. I will shake your hand, my good sir. And this is volume 4, right? So we're up to volume 4 now.
Yeah. Off the Offseason.
So this week we've had Thanksgiving, which is why we didn't record the episode on Thursday. Right. Because people were like, hey, Joe, ever since you said that we're going to record the episode every Thursday to release on Friday, you've done everything but, you know. Along with that and internet issues, and it's crazy. I need to get like a new extender down here so we could get internet, and I don't even know how it's going right now while we're recording.
So far, so good, huh?
And I need to get the software and all that shit. But once we get that all sorted out, we should be perfect and ready to go before the baseball winter meetings, which you know that. We're going to be talking about baseball winter meetings.
Yes.
We're also going to be talking about some of the news and notes and rumors and what has happened, because there has been a transaction that did happen throughout this time.
Yes, it did.
Somebody decides to kind of fly the coop and become a free agent, and all of that.
And we'll get into all of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I kind of have to. So, but if this is your first time on the podcast, right? First of all, thank you. Hello, thank you.
Subscribe.
Yes, and make sure you do subscribe. Click on that subscribe button. Leave if you're listening to this on wherever, whether it's Spotify. I was gonna say Yankees podcast.
The
Apple Podcasts or Google Play, wherever it is. Leave us a 5-star review if it does give you the ability to do that, as it does help. If you're listening to us on YouTube where we're doing this live and streaming live, then thank you, and make sure that you do leave comments and interact, because we're, maybe throughout there, if you guys leave comments, good enough questions, we'll go ahead and answer them if we have time at the end. And Jeffrey, who is the executive producer, is out here finally doing his job, Chris.
Look, man, I'm so...
We got to get him a mic. We're going to get him don't worry about it. You're going to get him a mic. We're going to get him a camera over there so you guys can see it. Right now, he's like a ghost in the background. But he's the man behind the curtain.
The bomb. I can't wait to listen to it.
He's gonna get the sound effects and drop them. Fun Master Flex is gonna be calling in like, "Oh, what are you guys doing?"
It's amazing.
Relax. He already got a soundboard on his phone.
I'm very happy for Jeff. He's been wanting to do this, so it's official.
So it's good. We're gonna have fun and do all that shit, and
now,
So thanks.
What are you? Thanksgiving pass. What are you thankful for?
Well, the first thing I'm thankful for this year, is the podcast.
Yeah.
Right? I got to be thankful for the podcast because we've seen it grow, and we talked about this from the beginning. People that have been listening from the beginning and supporting us from the beginning. The first podcast that we had that came out opening day.
With the ice in the back.
When Christian had the ice, the shit was... it's only going to get better from here. Trust us. But we had the ice in the background, and...
Go listen to that first episode. Go listen to that first episode, and then listen to episode 59.
I would have probably stayed. If it would have been me, like, listening, like, outside, I would have been like, I'm not listening to that shit. What the fuck is going on here?
It was dark.
It was crazy.
I didn't even have a mic.
Yeah, Christian was with the mic off of his whatever. But we're slowly but surely seeing the growth.
Progress.
Exactly. So I'm thankful for that. Thankful for YouTube page, and of course the growth that we had there, and just the merch and John Boy Media and bringing us on, and my family, my kids, all of that stuff. And I'm thankful for you for even being on the podcast and doing this shit with me, and for Jeff finally executive producing this shit. And for anybody that's listening, it's mostly gonna be the people that have been here from day one, right? Have been listening. I gotta thank them, of course, because it's like without you, there is no podcast.
Yeah, there is no growth.
There is nothing.
Yeah.
So I do acknowledge that first and foremost, right, before anything. So,
beautiful.
Yeah, love that. Love that. But what are you thankful for, Chris? We'll see what we're personally thankful for, and we'll see what we're thankful for on the Yankee team.
Okay. Personally, obviously my family, my loved ones, health. These past few months. Yeah. These past few months have been some of the toughest. I mean, the most, things that you take for granted, when something happens, you realize it, and the hard way. Whether it's, standing up from bed, walking to the bathroom or anything like that. The little things. Yeah, the little things that you could just do, and you're having to have people do things for you when, you were so used to doing it yourself because you can't. And definitely new perspective. I have had a lot of time to think and plan for the new year.
To think and thank.
Yeah, exactly. To think and thank. But in terms of the Yankees, I'm thankful for the fans, man. The Pinstripe Strong Army, day ones, and also day 25s, day 26. Everybody who's been following, everybody who's been following Joe's McFly from that Chapman pitch that Devers took, that Devers took over the wall from that time, and even before that, obviously, because you was doing reactions prior to that.
Yeah.
So from the day one to now, thank you so much to everybody, to John Boy and everybody.
Yeah, I mean, and what we're thankful for in the Yankee team.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for the resiliency that this team has showed.
Yeah.
Where they took next man up to another level this year. Like, that shit was insane. I don't think that we'll ever see something like that ever again. And it kind of makes you dream a little bit like, shit, man, what if this team next year, I know we had all of these things and whatever cards that we were dealt throughout the season, it didn't matter. The Yankees said, shit, man, I got to,
next man up.
Whether, we got dealt these cards, we're at the table, we have all our chips in, we got to try to win this right here. So let's go ahead and win the hand. And they would win the hand. And going over and all that stuff. There'll be some frustrating games, of course, but I was like really impressed with their resiliency. So I'm thankful for that. What else are you thankful for with the team?
People always say that, oh, you guys haven't won in 10 years. I mean, there's people that haven't won at all. I'm thankful. Yeah, like you said, the resiliency. They never gave up, no matter who went down, whether it was Judge, whether it was Stanton, whether it was Paxton, whoever. Sevy and the setbacks, and Betances coming back, looking dominant, and then hop and skip, he's out again. You know what I mean? So, Houston's cheating, all of that. We still fought to the end. I mean, DJ LeMahieu was at bat in Game 6.
No, that one will forever be.
That encapsulated the Yankee season.
That is going to be a forever at bat.
Down and out, no matter what, still fought, and then hit a game-time home run.
I love that shit.
I mean,
that's a forever.
Go watch that reaction, Joe's reaction. It was
all of our reactions in here.
I mean, I wasn't recording my reaction. I wish I had a camera in my room, because that was. But no, I don't want a camera in my room. But
because you got a camera on 24/7, just in there, you see like his cats, his dogs jumping on him,
dancing reggaeton and shit. It's just amazing, man. I'm thankful for the team. I'm definitely excited to see what's gonna happen. I'm not so much focusing on the season. I'm just focusing on right now, what the Yankees are gonna do.
All right.
And just thankful for that, man.
All right, some good shit.
Sure, man, sure.
So let's see. What's the first order of business that we're going to talk?
I mean, we could talk about the news.
Want to talk about the news?
We could talk about the news.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's talk about the news. Pinstripe Strong News. By the way, this episode of, well, not all of the episodes here, Pinstripe Strong Podcast is brought to you by John Boy Media, guys. If you guys haven't already, and I think the sale is still up there right now, where you're actually able to get 20% off the entire store as a Black Friday, Cyber Monday kind of thing.
Yep.
It's in there right now, so go to johnboymedia.com and get your merch, guys. There's also like a lot of editorials and notes and John Boy's breakdowns and stuff like that. I'm going to talk to him about putting up some reactions and or whatever. We'll talk about that. But there's a whole bunch of that, and also there is the merch, the Pinstripe Strong merch. Go on there, 20% off of the whole store, as well as everything else that's on there. Okay, John Boy Media.
John Boy Media.
Let's do it. All right. So, what is the news, Chris?
I mean, we could talk about Jacoby, but that's I don't know. I'm tired of the whole Ellsbury thing.
Yeah, I mean, all right, guys. If you guys don't know,
because now they're saying that that Jacoby wasn't treated for any baseball injuries, but it was inflammation. Like, fam, inflammation is.
Listen, whatever.
It's just whatever.
We'll see where that goes. Like I said, I'm kind of interested to see where that rabbit hole goes. I think the Yankees are going to still end up paying him. Right. I don't think the Players Association is just going to let this shit go. Like, what the hell? But, I
mean, you have to. You have to approach it.
You have to fight it.
You have to fight it.
What else is on there?
Greg Bird clear waivers.
Waivers, flew the coop, guys.
He flapped his wings. He said he ain't trying to go back to the minors, so he's a free agent now.
I want to be free. Best of luck to Greg Bird. I know some people were saying, I think we talked about this. Yeah. Where he said, "Oh my God, we're gonna regret." And I don't know, why do I always put that voice for like the disgruntled fan? And we're gonna regret.
Disgruntled.
We're gonna regret the Yankees. I'm telling you, he's gonna go to the Red Sox. He's gonna kill us.
Richard Nixon. There was a little Richard Nixon there.
Whatever Bird does, more power to him. All right, I'll just put it like that.
Fly like a bird.
You know, he needs to seriously, like, if he goes somewhere and does great. If he does somewhere and hits 397 against the Yankees, fine, whatever it is. Sometimes some people just don't work out. It happens. We'll always remember Greg Bird for that home run against Miller. We'll remember Greg Bird for 2015 when he had those 11 homers when he first came up with Sevy and for that team that got eliminated in the wild card. So we'll remember him for that. But other than that, I'm Greg Bird, whatever it is. I mean,
he's not a Yankee anymore. It's over.
That's it. All right. What else we got out there?
The Yankees are interested in Tim Hill. He's drawing plenty of interest. He's from the Twins.
Okay.
No, excuse me, the Royals.
The Royals.
He has a 3.63 ERA, 1.109 WHIP, and 39 Ks and 39.2 innings pitched. So he's like a lefty specialist.
He's a lefty, right? Yeah. I hear that the Yankees are looking for another lefty in their pen, which would make sense. And there's we have our Yankee chat, and we're talking about all of these other rumors and names getting thrown around, and people are like, why are we focusing on another bullpen arm? Like, we're already really good in the bullpen. Okay.
They never learned.
No, listen.
They never learned.
The way I look at it is there's nothing wrong with strengthening a strength.
Right.
And that's what you'll get into. We have an opening in our bullpen.
We do. And
not to mention, I don't know what's going to happen with Sessa. They may end up, because Sessa is going to start making a little bit of money, so they may end up trading Sessa. And you have...
Betances is a free agent.
Betances is a free agent. So there's nothing wrong with stacking the deck on a strength, especially in a bullpen, because the bullpen can be volatile. Like last year or the year before, Holder was pretty good, right? And then this year he wasn't, right? And you just don't know with all the bullpen arms. The great ones are always going to be great, like the Chapmans and Oh No You Britons. And
Oh No You Britain.
Oh No You Britain. And can we put Chad Green in that conversation? We want to give him one more year.
The second time.
The fact that he adjusted, I like.
But there you go. We thought coming into the season, Chad Green is not an issue. High leverage.
Exactly.
Reliever. And then he was atrocious.
Right. We don't know who's going to be the person that's going to have that bad season. So why not stack the deck with more people? Especially this year. Remember, guys, there is no specialist. There is no one person coming in for one batter and that's it. Right? And there is a 26-man roster now, so that's probably going to be a position player. Because you can have only at most 13 pitchers. Right. But you're looking at if a pitcher comes in, he has to get at least, face at least minimum 3 batters. Right. I mean, that could be the game.
Yeah. No,
you come in 1, 2, 3. It's like three solo homers out of the park. It's over.
If you trash, you're gonna have to stick it out. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing about that.
Right. So there's not like one person coming in for one batter and that's it. So fine.
And we also we're gonna have an extra roster spot, 26 man. 25 man.
Yeah,
so hey, listen, we could strength. I mean, talking about the piggybacking off that.
And we'll talk more about. I think we should talk about those kind of things. Right. The people that we're interested in legs and no legs.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So we'll talk about that. Yeah. But what else we have in terms of Yankee news?
Of course, you've been salivating to talk about this guy.
Is salivating the word?
Yeah, salivating.
All right.
Oh, you've been excited. Okay. Or anxious.
So Nestor Cortez gets traded to the Seattle Mariners for international bonus pool money. So it's not really about him getting traded. It's about, because, thank you, for the time, with the different kind of pitching styles. I love it.
The opener with Chad Green.
The opener with Chad Green, which you guys were awesome. Gotta give you props for that.
Facts.
But it's just funny the way that it happened. Like 2 weeks prior to, he gets something in the mail where he's getting a PlayStation with like a pinstripe PlayStation with the Yankee NY symbol on it and his phone, his number. He's like, "Oh man, thanks. Like I got this." And now, like, how did that play out? Like, you can already imagine it. Like, it's just it's crazy.
It's him, because to him, he probably thought, "Oh man, I'm a Yankee. Like I'm not going anywhere."
Like, right? Like, how did this work? All right, this is what I'm thinking about. Like, oh shit, yo, what's going on, man? Oh, all right, hold on. I'll open the door for you. You just keep playing. All right, so Bowie gets up, opens the door. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, UPS, man. Like, got a package right here for that's Cortez Jr. Oh, yeah, he's right here. Oh, you selecting the package, bro? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. What the hell is it? All right, just sign right here. All right, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're here, man. You got a package. Oh, shit, man. That shit's crazy. I like getting stuff. He opened this shit up. Oh, shit, yo. It's a PlayStation? Hold up. And I got one. Oh, look at this shit, man. Yo, I got this PlayStation, brand new PlayStation right now, man. Look at this. Oh, my God. Look at that. Yo, bro. It got my number on it. And Yankees for life, B. We with it, man. Yo, I think I'm gonna name my first son Brian. Man, because he brought me here. I gotta thank him. Brian. All right? Yo, let's play this shit, man. Let's play MOB, man. Let's pick up the sticks, B. Let's do it. 2 weeks later. Ring. Oh shit, Cashman calling me, y'all. Hello? Yeah, Mr. Cashman? Yeah, Nestor. How you doing, man? I'm doing great, man. Everything's good, man. Great season and stuff like that. Nice exit interview that we had at the end of the season, man. It was cool. How you doing, Cash? We're doing good. Yeah, man, Cashman, what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Anything you guys, as a team, like, what we doing? Anything out there? You want me to go out there, feed some of the kids, some homeless, and like stuff like that? Actually, we're gonna need you to pack your bags. You're actually gonna be going to Seattle. We actually traded you to the Mariners. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, you got traded to the Mariners. Oh, it's just a bit. I guess it's just business, right? I mean, it is what it is, man. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Yeah, thank you so much for your service here. The GM for the Mariners will actually be giving you a call shortly. I'm sure your agent has probably called you and let you know already. No, he hasn't. Actually, has not. As if he had. So this is the first time. Oh, I see. Definitely. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays to you and your family, and thank you so much for your services with the New York Yankees. And any jerseys that you have with the number, and we're gonna need that back. And but thank you so much, and really appreciate it. Hold on, real quick, Cashman. So who did I get traded for? Was it like a good top prospect? That was I with somebody else? Somebody else from the team got traded? Oh, no, it was just, I don't know. Hold on, what the hell was it? Let me take a look at the paper here. My assistant GM actually did this one. International bonus pool money. Oh, it wasn't even a player. Not even a player to be named later, or like or cash consideration. No. Anyway, man, we got a lot of stuff to do right now. I gotta let you go. But thank you so much for everything, and you have yourself a great day. All right. All right. Bye. What was that, man? That was Cashman, bro. It's like I gotta go to Seattle.
That's so sad, man. That is so sad.
Bro, how do these conversations happen?
Bro, it's something like that. Listen, if anybody tells me different, I'm not going to believe him. It went exactly like that.
Like, yo, next year, man, I think we win in the ring. This next year.
You know he said that.
I think we got this next year. So that's what happened there. So it's good little.
I mean, like we said, man, thank you, Cortez, for what you did. But
Appreciate it, bro.
goodbye, buddy.
Hello, darkness,
International slot money is becoming a top prospect.
Oh yeah, Jason Dominguez right there.
That's
dude.
Jason Dominguez right now. That's Juan Soto, right? Juan Soto was international.
I think so.
Right. So
Yeah.
I mean, come on, it's almost a top prospect.
Yeah. So thank you, Cortez.
Thank you, Cortez. But other than that, man, it's. It hasn't been a lot of news, man. There hasn't been a lot of news. Just more rumors and stupid articles. I think
that shit is annoying, Chris.
Opinion.
Yeah. All right. So there's news,
right,
and then there's clickbait, right, guys? You guys need to understand there's a difference between news and clickbait. Okay, clickbait is wording something in a certain way in terms of like the subject letterhead where it makes you think like, oh shit, what the fuck? Let me click on that shit, some news, and then you read through it, and then it's like, bruh, what is this? Like they said, coach, or what they said. I'll give you an example. They said. Garrett Cole's coach, Garrett Cole's coach has idea on where Garrett Cole is going to land, or something like that. And you're thinking, oh shit, I gotta click on that shit. I want Garrett Cole on my team. Is he gonna see us? Who's he gonna see? And then he says, well, literally, like after he, the whole backstory about how the Yankees, like this whole backstory, dragged out backstory. He then says, ask the coach. He says, well, I don't know where he's going to go. And then it's like, that's where it's like, fuck, man, I just read all this shit. He says, I don't know where you're going to go. He says, he grew up a Yankee fan, but that doesn't mean anything. And it's like, Chris, you could have went to the reporter and said, I coach Garrett Cole, and said the same shit.
Said the same shit.
Said the same shit, bro. Like, what the hell?
That's why it doesn't make sense. That's why, I'll be skimming through it and see what they're gonna say. If it's useful information, it doesn't really matter, man. If it's not Ken Rosenthal or Jack Curry, I don't want to hear it. Not even John Heyman. I don't want to hear John Heyman.
John Heyman is like, hey, it's fucking whatever.
He lost his touch. John Heyman lost his touch.
Across the majors have until Monday at what time?
Monday.
I think it's like 5 p.m. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But, well, you find the time.
Yeah.
But the Yankees, or every team has until Monday to be able to tender a contract to the non-tender players. So it's the non-tender.
Monday, 8 p.m.
8 p.m. All right. So then they have until that time to be able to decide what they're going to do with certain players. For the Yankees, that's Chance Adams.
Yep.
Do they tender him a contract or not? He's on the 40-man roster. If they don't tender him a contract, he then becomes a free agent. It's kind of like a minor league free agent.
Right.
And he can go anywhere if he wants to do that. I think that the Yankees. I mean, what do you think that the Yankees should do with that?
With Chance?
With Chance Adams.
I don't think. Listen, he did not do any favors for himself at all.
But Chris, what chance
does a single vessel have?
Pitcher have?
No.
That's a Matrix 2 Reloaded.
But he's on the 40-man.
He is, so
which makes it a lot harder to keep him. Because I'm pretty sure they want to use that 40-man.
They do.
The Yankees are going to sign somebody.
They are.
They probably are going to make a couple trades.
They shall.
And Chance is not worth it. He's not worth the 40-man roster spot.
I just don't want to take the chance.
It's very. But what are you getting back?
I mean, I don't want to take the chance of keeping him on.
Oh, no. Exactly my point. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, he's not worth the 40-man. It's, as you can see, especially with the Rule 5 draft and everything like that, the 40-man roster is extremely important. We don't want to waste it on somebody who can't even, get an out.
Every outing he had last year. And this is why fans cannot run a team, okay? Right now, I don't know, probably to a man, many people that would say, I want to keep Chance Adams. There was a time when Chance Adams was a top prospect, and nobody wanted to trade him for anybody. It could have been the Angels. Hey, Cashman, I want to give you, like, can we Chance Adams for Trout? And everybody's like, whoa! Whoa. That's the Yankees are getting dicked on this, guys. What do you mean Chance Adams? Chance Adams. He's a top prospect. But Mike Trout is the best player in the world. No, listen. Did you not hear me? Top prospect.
Fam.
No, bro. The word it's in the name. Prospect.
Yeah, the prospect. They're a prospect.
It is a prospect of possibly. It's like somebody said, this person very possibly has the ability to play in the major leagues. Right. Very possibly.
Possibly.
So if they're a prospect, we don't know what they are.
I mean, what was... I even forgot his name, which is bad. What was that prospect that we traded to Oakland for Gray?
Oh, James Kaprielian?
No. Well, he's one, but what was the other kid? He was like
Dustin Fowler?
The Dominican one.
The Dominican one?
Yeah. That he runs really, really fast.
Oh, Jorge Mateo.
Mateo. There you go. I can't believe I forgot his name. I mean, I could believe it because he hasn't done shit. He hasn't done shit. When was the last time we heard of Jorge Mateo?
I mean, I've heard of him. Like,
but what
I've
has
heard
he
some
done?
Stuff.
What has he done for me lately?
I've heard some
stuff.
For
Oakland. Or you heard some good stuff?
I've heard some stuff.
But what stuff?
Stuff.
That's not good enough.
I don't know.
But it goes back to saying, hey, listen. It goes back to saying,
what is his number?
Listen, if you have a prospect that a team is that they're interested in,
mm-hmm.
you have to think about it. You gotta give it a chance and give it a look and not turn it down right away. Like for Davy Garcia right now, if somebody tells me they're gonna give me a big time pitcher, a big time arm.
You know what, Mateo had a little bit of a bounce back.
Okay, so that's good.
He hit 289.
That's good.
Last season, 289. Don't like the on base percentage. 330 on base percentage. 504 slugging.
Mm-hmm.
834 OPS. That's pretty good for him. And he has
in the minors, right?
19 home runs.
In the minors.
78 RBIs.
Hey, good,
29 walks.
Good.
Holy shit, he's making you eat your words.
No, but look how long it took him to get there. To that
that's
point.
Not bad. I mean, since the Yankees traded him in 2017?
Yeah.
He struggled that year and the year after, but then now he's doing all right.
Now, so you're telling me that you're gonna miss? I mean, obviously,
I'm on your side saying,
but Gray didn't. But if Gray didn't work out, obviously Gray didn't work out for us.
It obviously did not
because of Larry Rothschild. But he because of Larry Rothschild, Gray didn't work out. But look at how long it took for Mateo to maybe find it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because that's a maybe. He's still in the minors.
Well, all they needed was one guy out of that trade to make it work, right?
Right.
So Mateo, I still wish the best for him because he's so exciting to do. I don't even know how many stolen bases he had.
Yeah, he was. I mean,
we were 19 home runs from Mateo though. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
That's not bad. We were excited. for Mateo. But what I'm saying is
145 strikeouts. I don't like that though. That's a lot.
He's a guy that needs to be on base.
He's selling out for more.
He's
power.
A speed guy.
Yes.
With a little bit of pop.
He had 52 stolen bases in 2017 with the Yankees. I remember that.
Exactly. That was big time. But the thing is that
82 in 2015.
I'm not gonna miss out on a big arm.
Yeah.
Because we think, oh this guy could do this, and it would translate into the big leagues. I
feel you.
So I wouldn't do that. I mean, Kaprielian, I don't know.
He's still coming back.
Yes, surgery. Always heard. Dustin Fowler. That was a very sad day.
Yeah, all of those guys. I feel like I kind of wish for them to do well.
Yeah, I do. But you got to take a chance, man. Because look at Chance Adams.
Right.
Look at Chance Adams. Not every prospect works out. That's why they are prospects.
So. There hasn't been an update on the Astros yet, right?
Nothing on the Astros front.
They said they're going to take their time trying to figure that out.
So. And they do because they have to cover all their bases and everything. The only Yankee quote unquote news that's been coming up is like the Phillies want to recreate Yankees NL East, signing Joe Girardi.
Should we get into legs or no legs already?
Yeah, we're about to signing Joe Girardi, and they're also interested in Dylan Matanzas and Austin Romine. But other than that, man, we got nothing else.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
And that's all, folks. That's the end of the podcast.
Yeah, that's it. It's over. It's over.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into legs and no leg. I don't even know. I didn't check to see if people have left any voicemails. I didn't check. If you guys don't know already, make sure you guys leave. If you guys want to leave voice messages, there is a link in the description for voice messages. There should be in there. And you could actually go in there and leave us voice messages. Talk about anything you want. Yankee Offseason. Talk about me or Chris. Ask us any questions. Whatever the hell you want to do, you can be able to do that by going to I think it's anchor.voicemail.fm or voice message.
Yeah, the link could be is going to be on the YouTube.
Yeah, it'll be on there anyway. So we don't have a most recent one because I haven't even promoted it, and I forgot to talk about the realignment things. Yeah. So we'll do that next week. So guys, the realignment, basically the rules that we talked about, the perfect place because we were making fun of the Orlando Dreamers, the new team in Orlando. Right. We're going to put up something. I want you guys to submit to us what your favorite divisions will be, right? And we said that the sweet spot for MLB to be in terms of teams, the amount of teams is 32 teams. Right. The rules for you, it allows, there's no AL, there's no NL. This allows the teams to go for realignment, right? Realignment means that you could realign the divisions however the hell you want to have easier travel, to have people have a better time all around. Somebody put in a new team in Portland, and somebody put in a new team in
Las Vegas.
Or
Montreal.
Vegas or Montreal or wherever you're gonna put this new team.
South Dakota.
Anyway, so it has to basically your teams are equaling a total of 16 teams on each side, East and West. And what you're gonna do is you could be able to break up new divisions. Yep. So giving you an example, the East can be Toronto, the Yankees,
Boston,
the Mets,
and
the Phillies. All right, so that could be the East Division, right? That's
Harper
crazy.
Oh man,
that's a crazy division. Then you can have like the South, or whatever. You know, you can have like
Texas.
Who the hell would you have there? No, and I guess Texas. I don't know. I don't have time to do this on the fly right now mentally. But guys, submit like all over the league. How would you guys break them down? Usually it's about 5 teams in each division, and you guys can do that, whether it's the Central or how you're going to divide it, East, West, or whatever it is. It just makes it a lot easier for travel and for certain teams, and it also plays for a balanced schedule, which is why I want realignment personally.
Yeah, balanced schedule, better travel.
Yeah.
And for sure.
All right, so we have that, and all right, so let's get into legs or no legs.
We could do legs or no legs.
Legs or no legs. What we talk about here in legs or no legs is basically, and eventually I want to get like a little wheel that we just freaking. We'll have like all of the rumors on like a thing, and then we'll just
pick it up,
and we'll see which rumor we'll talk about first. So basically, what we're talking about here, we'll talk about rumors or news, or not news, but more like notes or possible trades or signings or possible signings, whatever it is, and we'll talk about whether this has legs or no legs, or whether we want it to happen or whether we don't. So let's go. Which one is the first one, Chris?
So the first one, the Ken Rosenthal, he tweeted this out. Yankees, one of the teams interested in athletics. Blake Trinan. Furman. Sources tell the Athletic wrote Tuesday about Oakland's willingness to move Trinan and other non-tender candidates, which includes Jurickson Profar as well.
Okay. I feel like the Yankees have been kind of after him for like
mad he was in Texas. He's like
mad.
Are you sure? So Oakland, they basically facing a payroll crunch, so they're desperate right now.
And we all know they love to pinch pennies.
Oh yeah,
I've heard such things. But okay.
So legs or no legs?
Let's talk about this. So we're talking about Blake Trinan, right?
Yes.
So does it have legs? First of all, Ken Rosenthal tweeted that, so I'm sure it has some sort of legs.
Off the bat, yeah.
Off the bat, Ken Rosenthal, credibility. The second thing is that we talked about the reliever thing, right?
Right.
We got to kind of stack the deck. The other thing is that Yankees could get him for almost nothing, right?
Exactly.
So they don't have to give up anything really to be able to get him. So that's another plus.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see what else.
I mean, the people are looking at his numbers and they're saying, you know.
No, I mean, Chris. I mean, when you go from 0.78 ERA in 2018
to 4 points
to
almost 5
to become Cortez,
right?
So you go from
Mariano to
Mariano in the postseason to Cortez throughout the 2019 season.
Right.
What happened? Where's the middle ground here? And maybe the Yankees are banking on that. Like maybe it was just a bad thing.
Yeah,
but
he had 38 saves.
But shit, how the fuck he pitch like that in Oakland? Like
he still throws high 90s.
He does. So the Yankees like velocity. Yeah, maybe with the new pitching coach and the new analytics, maybe they feel like there's something that they can fix.
And the Yankees, they love a fixer upper.
Yeah,
but
because Cashman loves to do that whole out of the chest, like Papa, I found him
exactly,
and look what I got him for. I think he likes hearing that shit.
Yeah, he does.
They're like, shit, man. Look who Luke Voigt
takes a lot of pride in that.
Shreve, yeah. What's good? Who else was doing that? What other GM out here doing that, B?
Yeah.
Huh? What's good? And I'm sleeping outside Yankee Stadium doing his deals. What's good? Where you at? Y'all sleeping.
Facts, B.
And I'm sleeping outside.
Hicks.
Cold, B.
Found something in Hicks. Found something in Gio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Didi at the time.
Yeah, Didi. Traded
Chad Green. Remember he traded for Chad Green?
Chad.
And traded for Sessa too.
Ben Heller's not bad, man. I think Ben Heller, he could do his thing.
Which is why I think maybe you should let go of Adams.
Exactly. But yeah, the Yankee fans, the Yankee world, Yankee Twitter, they're basically, one side wants Della Betances over Blake Treinen, and
I'm on that side too.
The other side,
do not get me wrong. I want Betances back.
Why not both?
And when people say, "Why are we focusing on?" Remember we talked about this. Why are we focusing on the bullpen? Mm-hmm. Because remember we talked about the other person. There's another person also that the Yankees wanted to get, the Tim Hill dude, right?
Yeah, Tim Hill.
So why are we focusing on the strength? We don't need to focus on the strength. We need to focus on Cole now, guys. Listen, there's no order of where. Like it's not like if Cashman is talking to this free agent, right? Let's just say I can only talk to Cole. I have to ignore Cole in order to talk to this. No, guys, there's a wide net out there. There's people he's looking for either for possibly a backup catcher. He's also looking for bullpen help. He has a net cast out there. This is why he has a team. It's not like people think that it's only like, oh no, if he's not talking to Cole, that he's not talking, if he's talking to another starting pitcher, that he's not talking to Cole. If he's talking about an infielder for a trade, that he's not focused on Cole. It's not that. It's just that there's a wide net out there for so many different things. Cashman has his assistant GM. He has many other people, minions out there, little scouts and just different people in his ear trying to get stuff done. So it's not like just one person.
I mean, let's look at 2009 and how that offseason went. The news started like after Swisher, it was a little slow. Mm-hmm. Then boom, CeCe. Boom, Burnett. Boom, Teixeira. It's like,
but throughout that whole time, there's like a wide net that was cast. And also the GM meetings, like you said, is not this week coming up, it's next week.
December 8th, yep.
Right, December 8th. So that's going to be interesting. I think John, I would love to go out there. I'm going to have to go out there next year. But
John Boy and Jake, they're going to go.
I don't got vacation time on my job today.
Right. John Boy and Jake.
We'll cover it from here, guys.
They should have done the winter meetings in January.
Yeah, that would be cool. I get some extra time. Whatever.
No, but I'm on the. If I had to pick between Betances or Treinen, yes, I would go Betances.
But does this training thing have legs?
Ken Rosenthal, it does. It does have legs.
Okay.
And he's not. Listen, those numbers in 2018.
Yep.
I don't think they're a fluke. Wasn't that the pitcher that the judge smacked?
We're good. All right. Lost out for a little.
Yeah. Scary.
Oh my god.
No. So So I think we definitely need a lefty coming out of the bullpen that could get lefties out as opposed to trusting righties.
Just look at the thing, Jeff. Boom.
Sound.
That happens again. I have to do that shit on OBS because
We good, Jeff?
OBS sucks.
All right, we good. So let's do the.
So Tim Hill, what was the last thing that we talked about? I think it was Tim Hill.
No, yeah, it was Tim Hill. No, I said that the Yankees had to trust a righty to get a big lefty out. That I feel like they didn't really have a lefty coming out of the bullpen they could trust. So if Tim Hill could be that guy, hey, I'm all for it.
Okay.
Because sometimes we had to get like Chad Green out there or
Yeah.
Canely with the changeup to get
a whole bunch of righties.
Yeah, so we could give them a rest there. So the other one, this is from NJ.com, right? MLB rumors. Just basically putting together possible trades that could work for all teams. So this article states that the Yankees could trade for Starling Marte. Joe.
Okay, this was interesting to me. Right? I don't know if it has legs or not, right? But I think this is interesting.
It is because of how balanced it is.
Put the trade. Put the trade out there. Put the trade. This is the
trade,
trade, guys. This is the trade. Go ahead.
So the Yankees get Starling Marte, right? Let me see. Okay, so the fantasy trade is a three-team deal.
All right.
We good? Okay, so the trade is a three-team deal that will send talented but expendable third baseman Miguel Andujar to the Pirates and left-handed starter J-Hap to the Braves. In addition to receiving Marte, the Yankees would get left-hander Sean Newcomb from the Braves, and Atlanta will send catching prospect William Contreras to Pittsburgh, and the Pirates will get third baseman Colin Moran from the Braves. So the Yankees will get Sean Newcomb from the Braves and Starling Marte from the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And we would trade
Andujar, Hap, and that's it.
All right. So first of all, I got to put this out there. If you have a 3-team deal out there, the going thing, right, is that you have no trade, right?
Right.
A 3-team trade is basically no trade because almost having 3 teams agree on one thing almost never happens, right? So I want you guys to understand that.
Right.
But this trade kind of works out, right? On the Yankees' perspective, because this is the Yankees podcast, this would be, I would love this.
Yeah.
I would fucking love this because Marte right now is only making a total, I think he's going to be making a total of $12 million.
Yeah, it's like 11 and then 12, I think.
So you would end up saving money in salary.
Right.
So saving money in salary there, boom, that's number one. Number two, Starling Marte is a beast of a player, and he can play all 3 outfield positions, left, center, and right?
Yes.
Has a hose of an arm, plays great defense. He's a right-handed hitter, though, right?
Yeah, he's righty. You want to go down through his numbers?
295 last year, right?
23 homers.
23 homers.
Doesn't strike out a lot.
Doesn't strike out a lot.
82 RBIs.
I think he had 94 strikeouts, guys. A contact guy.
And he steals bases, 25.
Yeah, 25 stolen bases. Played in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I like Marte. I'm not gonna lie, I do like Marte.
I do.
A guy that's a contact guy, puts the bat on the ball, has power, right-handed bat. I don't know what his opposite field numbers are, because if the Yankees are gonna get another right-handed batter in here, they're gonna look at what his opposite field numbers are. Right. I don't have that off of the. Maybe some people do, and they'll let me know. Starting Marte, let me know, guys. Do you guys like him or not? I like him.
I do.
Obviously, that means if Marte is back. He's 31 years old, by the way. And he's not only like a rental for next year, because it's 2 seasons left on, and then a buyout. So the Yankees can have him through his age 30, well, probably 31, 32, 33 season.
Right.
Or 32, 33. I don't know. But anyway, that basically almost assures no Gardner. All right?
Yeah.
I want you to understand that. He can cover the Yankees in center field. And left. Or you could probably bring him and Gardner in if you want to do that.
What you doing, Mike Tauchman?
Then Tauchman, he has options, so you could put him. I mean, this is a clear upgrade over Tauchman, obviously.
Yeah, it is.
You could put, obviously, relegating Giancarlo Stanton for DH 100%. And then you keep Gardy in center, and then him in left, whatever. Or if you don't want to bring Gardner back, then you could put him in center until Hicks comes back, then move him over to left. You can do that. So he gives you options. Right. He's a really good player. Now losing Gardner has his pluses because he's been there. He's a leader, but he's going to be a year older. He's going to be much older than the difference. The age gap between them two are
and the
really
balls
old.
were juiced.
And the balls are juiced.
Yeah,
but he's a left-handed bat.
But that's the thing. He's a
You'd have to get another left-handed bat in that lineup.
Yeah. Now the other piece is Sean Newcomb, which
so Sean Newcomb,
left-handed.
left-handed.
He was in 55 games.
Okay.
Started 4, so he could start for you. 6-3 win-loss record, 3.16 ERA, 68 innings pitched, 65 Ks, 1.32 WHIP last year.
1.32 is a lot. There's some good amount of guys on base, but I think that the Yankees maybe will look into the lefty guy. Probably has some ability.
And he's 26.
He's what?
26.
Okay, so he's young too. So Yankees could look into try to bring him in.
Yeah.
I like him too.
I mean,
he
can be a reliever.
Again, this is part of like casting a wide net. I think. Does this have legs?
What does have legs is that Pittsburgh is looking to trade him.
And Pittsburgh has been interested in Andujar in the past.
Exactly. They love Andujar. They love his makeup. What I did hear, though, it was that the Mets were
wanted Marte
in
as well
because they've been needing a outfielder for a long time. But I really do like the possibility of having a Marte in the lineup.
I like that too. I like it. So we like it, right? But does it have legs?
Does it have legs? Well, does it have legs with the Yankees being interested? I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but no, I don't think. I don't think it has legs. I don't think it has legs. But he is.
That trade would surprise me. That's how good it would be. Yeah. I would like him. Would you be more surprised with that or Lindor? Obviously Lindor. Got to be Lindor. That's not even fun. Forget it. All right, look a second.
I would definitely. I mean, it's gonna be 100%. If we do a poll and say who would you prefer, Marte or Lindor?
No, I mean if you select Marte, you need a lobotomy, or you've had one.
But remember, people are gonna think about what you got to give up, because like you said, people are
that side of it.
People are prospect huggers, so it's like, all right, so you understand that there's a possibility that we got.
At this point, Chris, I don't give a fuck who we give it. I just want a ring, bro.
Yeah.
Like, give me Mariah Carey, come in here, start singing, all I want for Christmas is you. Looking at number freaking 20, at the ring,
28.
number 28. You see a ring dancing like. He said,
Nah, I want to give me Lindor and a Kluber over Marte and Sean Newcomb.
And a Kluber?
And a Kluber.
Where's that coming from?
Why not?
All right. So I don't think
Listen, if you asking me,
Christian doesn't think so either.
If you asking me for Andujar, if you asking me for top prospect pitcher, if you asking me for Frazier, if you're asking me for Jason Dominguez, you better add Kluber in that motherfucker. That's all I gotta say.
And we'll see. We'll see. GM meeting's gonna have a lot of rumors come out. We know this, and leading up into it, there's gonna be a lot of rumors. So get ready for that.
The Yankees and Cleveland definitely.
Volume 5 is gonna be lit.
Volume 5. Facts.
DVD. Facts Kellerman.
Anything else that you want to talk about, Joe? I think we covered everything.
Did we talk about that other one? There was another one.
No, it was Tim Hill, Blake Trinan.
No, there was another one that we were going to talk about whether it had legs or no legs.
If you're talking about that last article you sent, that was nothing.
No,
nothing came out of that.
No, nothing came out of that. It was damn, it was one that you were like, oh no, I think it was the Marte one. Might have been the Marte.
Yeah, it was a Marte one.
Another thing, the Rangers are interested in Andujar.
Yeah, that
came out. This is one of those articles, right? Does it have legs? I'm sure everybody's interested.
We were talking about who the hell Texas has. I mean, you could say Joey Gallo.
No, they have some people. Nomar Mazara.
But they're not trading Nomar Mazara.
Joey Gallo.
I think I see them trading Joey Gallo over Nomar Mazara.
What do you trade? I mean, Joey Gallo last year was beastly. Like he was like MVP type.
He struck out less. But the Yankees they love Joey Gallo.
He's a left-handed bat.
And he's a lefty. And he will hit 60 home runs.
He's an outfielder though, right?
Yeah, but he plays first too. I seen him play first. He plays the outfield, so he's utility-ish.
Wow. I think my interest.
Did he play third?
He used him way back then. He doesn't play third. He's done.
So
third.
First and now outfield.
You showed me that he was labeled as a center field.
Yeah, on the MLB app, so it's a center field.
Joey Gallo though.
Yeah, Joey Gallo.
I mean, Joey Gallo from Miguel Andujar. We talking?
I like.
I haven't looked at his numbers recently.
Give me Joey Gallo and Lance Lynn.
54 runs. Jeff says.
61 hits.
Well, 254 average, 986 OPS.
He's not. Listen, if you're expecting Joey Gallo to give you like
a lot of solo homers last year, a lot of solo.
He's not gonna give you a 300 batting average.
Didn't he get hurt last year though?
There was a time that
he only played 70 games.
He only all year?
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Huh? He's in the IL. Yeah. Both guys.
So it was season
what
ending.
What was the reason why he went on the IL? Does it have it on there?
Was it season ending? Jesus Christ.
It must have been season ending, Chris. Because I mean, if he, here we go. I have it. Or they activated him from the 60. Recovering from right wrist surgery. Okay, so you have. Okay. So it's almost like exchanging 200 players with a lot of potential. And coming up, he was MVP candidate throughout the 2019 season.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at Joey Gallo, I mean that's an interesting guy, right?
Okay, so it says that he's likely moving to right field as per Texas.
See, but right field is not what we need.
Yeah,
so we need him in left field.
But they're doing it because of Calhoun, that top player.
Okay.
So that's why, he's in left field. And then, let me see. Yeah, we're going to have Chin-Soo Choo play center.
Chin-Soo Choo. All right. But basically, it's two players recovering from injury, almost with potential, that are being traded for each other.
I like Gallo.
I kind of like it.
I don't mind it.
What do you guys think? Do you guys
Gallo
like it? I think it
for
does that have legs? We can't say if it has because it's not even put out there as that scenario. Joey Gallo from Miguel Andujar wasn't put out there. Mm-hmm. So it's not a legs or no legs situation. But I like it.
I like it.
Because of who Gallo is and what he could represent in the lineup. I do like that. And Miguel Andujar kind of has no power. All right, guys, listen. First you get the money. After you get the money, then you get the power. After you get the power, that's when you get the win. All right? Scarface.
Spray fart. No, but yeah, I think so. I think Pinstripe strong rumors. Joey Gallo for Andujar has legs.
Pinstripe strong reports.
I think it has legs. I mean, from that standpoint,
You got the guy in black and white with the Pinstripe strong on the side, and it says, "Here, Pinstripe strong, Christian Frias and Joe Sloan. Come on."
No, but Texas' interest in Andujar does have legs. Will something happen out of that? I don't know, but Joey Gallo has to.
Andujar for Profar, I don't like that. I don't.
No.
I'm gonna be honest.
No, Profar is in Oakland.
Oh no, yeah, my bad.
He's in Oakland.
But they're kind of interested too.
Yeah, but is Blake training, Jurickson Profar, and I forgot a third player that they like. You could have him.
We'll talk about that. But anyway, guys, you got anything else you want to say?
Another milestone. Episode 60 next week.
Ooh, yes. So? Episode 60 though.
Yeah.
We gotta get a guest in here. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, Jeff got the. I don't even know if you can hear that. He's trying to. This is why we gotta get this guy a mic. But yeah, episode 60 coming up soon, and it's gonna be volume 5 of the off season. So we'll go ahead, leave us voicemails, guys. We're gonna schedule some time for the voicemails next week as well. Hopefully, we got a lot of news to talk about. We still kind of had fun in this one and had a whole hour. So thank you guys so much for joining us.
Which is crazy because we really had
nothing to talk about. We make a lot, guys. You guys come for there's like 10 minutes of news and like 50 minutes of content.
Shenanigans.
You guys stay for the content, right? Anyway, so follow me at Joe's McFly. Follow Chris
McFly 28 on Twitter and IG.
Yes, and follow Pinstripe Strong Twitter and Instagram page at Pinstripe Strong, and also follow Joe's McFly at the YouTube page as well.
Follow
Jeff as Young God Jeff, especially spelled just like that, on all social media platforms. And he runs the Pinstripe Strong account anyway.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, guys, we got to do this again, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, got the studio being built, man. Got Jeff being out there.
Got the horns in the back.
Got the horns in the back. But, guys, let me shake your hand, man. Nice, another successful podcast. Like I always say, guys, make sure you do keep your pinstripes on. Stay pinstripe strong.
Buy the merch.
And let's go Yankees. Tell them, though. We out here.
Thank you, Pinstripe Strong Army. Live.